Narrow mission. You thought we was weak, you thought we would leave, we thought we would run for cover. The chosen seed, the sand of the seas, and we never run from nothing. 10 toes down, we can't leave, we in the bond covenant. They angry birds, they can't sleep, yellow canary, they suffering.
I step on a bird, no Sesame Street. The bigger they are, the louder they tweet. I kill the villain, they pay me the beat. Sylvester and Jerry ain't nothing on me. Michael Jackson with the moonwalk, you can feel the thriller when I beat it. Spirit grow when you feed it. Boots banging undefeated. I'm running the play, no X's and O's. I follow my coach to leadership. We chopping the tree, ain't no cedar hill. That Lebanon burn, I got heaters here. All gas, no brakes. All action, no takes. Canary mission full of fakes. One mic, all it takes.
You thought we was weak, you thought we would leave, we thought we would run for cover. Yeah. The chosen seed, the sand of the seas, and we never run from nothing. 10 toes down, we can't leave, we in the bond covenant. They angry birds, they can't sleep, yellow canary, they suffering.
What's a canary to a lion? What is a demon to a guy? Holding their feet to the fire. Yeah, we revealing all their lies, because this truth they despise. Now they got the world trying to turn on us. Every time we bring up their wickedness, they turn around and put the blame on us. But this train moving, what you really doing is putting a whole lot of fame on us. People waking up left and right, shining bright and not the same on you. Revelation chapter 3 verse 9. Say you're the Jews, but you do lie. The devil see, we see it in your eyes. It's all division, see your own demise.
You thought we was weak, you thought we would leave, we thought we would run for cover. The chosen seed, the sand of the seas, and we never run from nothing. 10 toes down, we can't leave, we in the bond covenant. They angry birds, they can't sleep, yellow canary, they suffering.
Tweety on his daddy's mission, he done seen the internet is death for him. See the vivid try to come against us, got the word of God, now we blasting on him. My God's black, green blasting phony. Twitter fingers, but he hiding from me. Got a lot to say with no evidence. Scripts say they black, but your nose rose.
You are now flying.
Applying pressure to the pedal breaking. Lord, know we dedicated. Revealing truth to our people, we been miseducated. Great awakening taking place and they can't decimate it. Truth serum, they can't be replicated. Get medicated, this that Psalms 107, ain't it? We got this truth and can't keep calm. On the corner, dropping bombs, can't be detonated. Jump from coast to coast like LeBron, but we never traded. Got the breath of life in my lungs, I'm resuscitated. Precepts, the only P we pushing in this heat, hitting harder than a desert eagle bullet. Hit the earth with the line, let it sink and we gon' hook 'em. We had idols in our mind, heard his word and we forsook 'em. All in Memphis, no more rent, we raising up the 12. They say the truth hurts, so we labor in travail. From NYC to Houston, from LA to Riverdale, talking truth, taking the kingdom in the gates of wicked hell.
Just touchdown, I ain't got my foot on the brake. Truth got my mind, I'm feeling renewed every day. Giving sight to the blind is something we do every day. And I don't care if what I'm saying make you feel away. Yeah, let's talk truth. Let's talk about it. Let's talk truth. Let's talk about it. Yeah, let's talk truth. Yeah, hear what I'm saying. Let's go inside the book. Let me go make it plain. Let's talk truth.
We can't settle for lesser, cause we got everything that we need and we seeing no need for professor. And I just been seeing the dreamers, I know that they lie, they here to come test us. He proving to see if we got what it take or to see if you mess up. But they still got the leasing, for too long we been sleeping. You too far out the deep end, say they come and been creeping. Rather listen to pastors who take all the money and split with the deacons. I've been moving with prophets with boots on the ground, we've been breaking the cement. And they just been lying every time they talking to us. I don't give a damn what they say. And they know we don't bend, don't break. If they get in the way, then you know that we walking through them. Probably better get up out my way. Only something that I can take. Truth out of the urban, we shake all the dirt now. I can see it all working, you
up. Let's talk truth.
Today we got myself, Captain Emmanuel, to my right.
Officer Baruch.
To his right.
Jacob.
To my left.
Officer Jonah.
To his left.
Officer
To
Hezekiah.
my far left.
Officer Zachariah.
Damn.
Right.
All praise to the Most High. Boxed him out. All praise to the Lord. Hey, we back.
That's right.
Back. Quest.
Yes.
Some of y'all, the rebroadcast was so edifying. Some of y'all thought we were live. We ain't been here for 2 whole weeks.
And then it been a couple.
3. Yeah. So, all praise to the Most High. We back today. We back. And we got a hell of a topic today, all right? The truth about Tolyamorous. How you say it? Tolyamorous? Tolyamorous? That ain't it.
Heck nah.
Tolyamorous.
Tolyamorous.
What the hell y'all talking about?
Public school.
Say it one more time. Tolyamorous. Tolyamorous. Now that word sounds
Check.
crazy, like it's something crazy, but it's actually like what most of the world is doing low key. All right, so today we're gonna talk about it. All right, but before we do, make sure y'all hit that like button right now. Drop a comment in a live chat right now.
Right now.
All right, let's help get these numbers up. All right, boost the algorithm. Do your part.
That's
all
right.
Now let's open up with Proverbs chapter 8, verse 6. Let's get it started.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 8 and verse 6. Hear, for I will speak of excellent things, and the opening of my lips shall be right things. For my mouth shall speak truth.
For what?
For my mouth shall speak truth.
Let's talk truth.
And wickedness is an abomination to my lips.
All right, all praise to the Most High. So, just in case y'all don't know what Tolyamorous mean, here you go. Want to hear it? Here you go. Play the video. Come on. Polyamory.
All right, I know this seems a little formal, but I'm famous for my neologisms, and I'm launching a new one this week. You may be familiar with some of my previous neologisms, pegging, santorum, monogamish. Well, I've got a new one. Polyamory is having a moment right now. Everyone's talking about polyamory, and I've been thinking about something different, a different kind of open relationship that's not polyamorous, not ethically non-monogamous necessarily, but is very common and doesn't have a name. That's somebody who knows that their partner may occasionally sleep with someone else, or may have found out their partner has slept with somebody else, and they're willing to put up with it. They don't want an officially open relationship. They don't want to negotiate non-monogamy. They just want to turn a blind eye. That person is practicing what I think should be called tolyamory. They are tolerating their partner's amorous extracurricular activities. Polyamorous, poly from the Greek for many, amorous.
Show you, that's how you know the white man think he God. You can just make a word.
Right.
He's tolerated for it.
The white man. Epiphany.
But it's really simping, basically.
Facts.
But I love her, man.
Simping. You let your wife do what she do, right? But I love her, man. That's what. But I love her, manery. That's what it is.
Right. That's what we.
That's what it's called. But I love her, manery. Read on. Come on. Play on.
Play.
That's from the Latin for love. Tolere, the Latin root word for tolerate, tolerance, tolerable. Toly, willing to put up with. It means willing to bear. Tolyamorous, willing to bear your partner's outside extracurricular activities. I think tolyamory, people putting up with it, people turning a blind eye, is the most common form of non-monogamy practiced by millions and millions of people. And until today, until this week's Savage Lovecast, it didn't have a name. Now it does. I'm going to give an example. Season 2 of White Lotus, Cameron and Phoebe. They both kind of knew the other sometimes cheated, but they didn't talk about it. And it was something that they were both willing to turn a blind eye to and to put up with. They were tolyamorous. They were practicing tolyamory.
Hey.
They were...
Hey, this ain't nothing new.
You watch Game of Thrones, right?
Sir. Yes, sir.
The woman, not the Game of Thrones, but the other one, the Last Dragon.
The Last Dragon.
It happened on both of them. The House of the Dragon.
Right.
I'm talking about the Last Dragon. The House of the Dragon. The black boy that was homo.
Oh yeah.
And the white girl. That's what that was.
Right.
It was Tolyamorous.
That's what it was.
All right. But anyway, go to Wisdom of Solomon chapter 14. So basically, like he said, there's millions of people doing this, but it didn't have a name before the white man put a name to it. All right. Basically, y'all in a relationship and y'all sneaking around, but it ain't really sneaking around because you know you ain't the only one. But as long as it ain't just out there,
right,
we're just going to act like it's just, it is what it is. I'm going to accept the fact that I'm not the only one. All right? God said that these last days will be as such. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 14, start at 22.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon chapter 14, verse 22.
Go ahead.
Moreover, this was not enough for them, that they erred in the knowledge of God. But whereas they lived in the great war of ignorance.
In 2024, we are knee deep. We are in the heat of the battle of the great war of ignorance.
Right.
You have never seen it get to a point to where all of these things have a name now. Right. You understand? It's terminology for all of these things.
Right.
Bruh, we living in a great war of ignorance. Ain't a generation more ignorant than this. All right, read on.
Those so great plagues called they peace.
These so great plagues called they peace in a person's mind that don't have the discipline to stay committed to put a term. This is going to be a polyamorous relationship. That is bringing peace, a peace of mind to a hole in a whoremonger. You understand? But guess what? It's plagues throughout all the silver lining in it. We're going to talk about that later. But jump down to verse 24.
Verse 24.
Go ahead.
They kept not the lives, nor marriages any longer undefiled.
They kept neither lives nor marriages any longer undefiled. What does that mean? It's going to be very uncommon for a man and a husband and a wife to have not dibbled or dabbled outside of their marriage.
Damn.
It's going to be the vast minority in which that is the case, where they've only known each other.
Right.
And nobody has stepped out. God said they left neither marriages undefiled. Go ahead. Come on.
Yes. But either one slew another traitorously.
Come on.
Or grieved him by adultery.
Or grieved him by adultery.
Wow.
That's what it really is. Right. We gonna get to it. We're going to talk about it later, all right? But before we get into the topic, as y'all know, we got to deal with the reality radar. All right?
Reality radar.
All right, all praise to the Most High. So in Arizona, we got some news. Play that clip.
Tonight, federal court records are revealing how the FBI broke up a plot to stop a mass shooting. Back in October, the FBI says it began its investigation into Mark Prieto after a confidential informant who spoke with him more than a dozen times over 3 years at various gun shows said Prieto called for a mass shooting targeting blacks, Jews, and Muslims before the 2024 presidential election. During a January gun show in Phoenix, Prieto tried recruiting that informant and an undercover FBI agent. According to court records, Prieto wanted to carry the plan out in Georgia because, he says, when he was a kid, that was one of the most conservative states in the country. More specifically, Prieto wanted to carry out the attack at a rap concert because he said there would be, quote, a high concentration of African Americans. During a February meetup at a gun show, Prieto began offering details of the plan, including the number of guns to be used. During this meetup, Prieto sold that undercover agent a gun for $2,000. and said he would also like to use grenades during the attack because it can, quote, cause panic. At another gun show in March in Prescott Valley, Prieto provided more specific details. That attack would take place in Atlanta at State Farm Arena on May 14th or 15th. Performing that night was rapper Bad Bunny. During that gun show, Prieto sold an AR-15 rifle to that undercover agent for $1,000 and told them to, quote, bring as many magazines as the gun could carry. In the following weeks, agents continued to monitor Prieto's movements. During an April meetup, Prieto continued to fine-tune his plans, even discussing heading east to do reconnaissance, but emphasized the attack, quote, must happen prior to the election and as soon as possible. Authorities arrested Prieto back on May 14th as he crossed into New Mexico. Investigators say he had several guns in his truck, even more found at his home in Prescott while executing a search warrant.
All right. So, luckily, I guess, right, the white man snuffed out, well, the FBI snuffed out a white man that was plotting to perform a mass shooting on a concert where he knew it would be a large concentration of African Americans.
What?
All right, this happened in Phoenix, Arizona. Now, let's get real quick. Go to Psalms 59. Psalms chapter 59 and verse 1 to deal with this right here. Matter of fact, before you read that, read Psalm 69 and verse 4. So time and time again, of course, we know, and matter of fact, the greatest white rapper of all time, the great white hope, Eminem, made a song. He made a song in the perspective of a mass shooter.
Damn.
He made a song to put you in the mind frame of a mass shooter. I'm like, only Esau can do that.
Right.
You understand? We can tell stories from the perspective of a prostitute or a gangster. You know, tell me that you will. Like, we can do stuff like that. But to tell a story from the mindset of a mass shooter, you gotta be cut from that special lineage of Edom.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
You gotta be. Them the only type of, you gotta think, these a bunch of strange black people you don't know, you never knew, they ain't got nothing to do with you.
Right.
Now read what you got. Watch this.
The book of Psalms, chapter 69 and verse 4.
Come on.
They that hate me without a cause.
They that what?
They that hate me without a cause.
They that hate me without a cause.
Man.
These white people, like the one a couple of years ago, I think it was Buffalo, New York or something like that.
Yeah.
The white boy said, I'm going to go to the nearest black grocery store.
Right.
That joint was like an hour away from him or something like that. He had to make a drive to find some niggers to shoot. He never don't know these people.
Right.
These people have a perpetual hatred for, and notice I said these people, right? Because it's rare, I guess, that one of them, it used to be very common just 100 years ago, 1919 Red Summer.
Right.
It was very, very common to just go and kill a bunch of niggers when you felt like it.
Just hang them.
Especially in the South, right? But today, it got to the point where it's rare just for, a white person to just have the balls to just get it off their chest, right?
Right.
But the Bible is letting us know it ain't just that once in a blue moon white boy that go and shoot up a church or a grocery store or a concert. Read that again.
They that hate me without a cause are more than the hairs of mine head.
All their hairs feel like that. That's how they feel for no damn reason.
Right.
But it's spiritual. It go back to Genesis 27.
Right.
Esau hated Jacob in his heart, and that thing tore perpetually.
That's right.
That's a lot of
to
hate.
this day.
Right.
You understand? Without a cause. Come on.
They that would destroy me.
They that would destroy me if the FBI didn't prevent it. This would have been a whole nother topic. You understand? Go ahead.
Being mine enemies wrongfully are mighty.
Read.
Then I restored that which I took not away.
Now go to Isaiah 59. Start at verse 1. Come on.
The book of Isaiah,
I mean, Psalms 59 verse 1. My bad. Psalms 59 verse 1.
The book of Psalms, chapter 59 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
Deliver me from mine enemies, O my God.
Come on.
Defend me from them that rise up against me.
Read.
Deliver me from the workers of iniquity. And save me from bloody men.
Do what?
And save me from bloody men.
That's what salvation is all about.
That's right.
You understand? That's why salvation is only for Israel.
Right.
We the victims of the damn bloody man.
That's right.
All the blood he had to shed to take the land of America,
Right.
to enslave the blacks and bring them over here to America. We've been in subjection to the bloody British, the bloody French, the bloody Spanish. You understand? We the ones need salvation from the bloody man.
Right, right.
Read.
For lo, they lie in wait for my soul.
They do what?
They lie in wait for my soul.
They make a manifesto. You understand? They plot, scheme. They think of different settings to be able to bring this to pass.
Right.
They lie in wait for my. They know I'm trying to go turn up to some Future.
Right.
Turn up, you know what I'm saying? They know I'm trying to go turn up at the Megan Thee Stallion, wherever the hell our people be at.
Right.
They lay in wait for our soul. Go ahead.
The mighty are gathered against me.
Read.
Not for my transgression.
Not that I did them. I didn't do nothing to them. It ain't because of my transgression. Go ahead.
Nor for my sin, O Lord.
Come on.
They run and prepare themselves without my fault.
Without my fault. I didn't have no fault, but they throwing bullets. They coming over.
Grenade launchers.
Grenades,
Right.
all of that. Without my fault. Read.
Awake to help me, and behold.
Come on.
Thou therefore, O Lord God of hosts, the God of Israel,
Read.
awake to visit all the heathen.
What is King David doing right here? Praying for the destruction
That's right.
of all the other nations.
Right.
He said, awake to visit just the bad heathen.
All the heathen.
What?
All the heathen.
That's why he said in 69, they more than the hairs in my head. It ain't just that one that the FBI sniff out. You understand? It ain't just that one that make the news once a year.
That's right.
It's all they ask.
That's right.
They want us gone, yo. Read on.
Be not merciful to any wicked transgressor. Selah.
We got to pray for that thing. We got to pray for the destruction of these damn demons. Look at what they were going to do to our sons and daughters. Just for no reason, just because they felt like it.
Right.
He had a good life. He wasn't no damn hobo, homeless white man.
No, sir.
He ain't living in his kingdom. But I got to catch some black bodies. I just got to get some niggers off the earth. We got to pray for the Lord to wipe these people out. Some of you dumb black people want these people in heaven with you?
You want to hold their hand?
What the hell? You want these people in heaven with you?
Right.
Huh? That's why the scripture say, though hand joined in hand.
That's right.
Y'all better repent from that mindset. That's wicked as hell.
That's
you supposed to accept with the salvation of the righteous. You gotta accept the destruction of the wicked.
That's right.
You got to. You got to. If you don't, you gonna die with them. All right. Now I'll praise to the Most High. Let's go to Isaiah 11:11. Come on. All right, all praise to the Most High. So Isaiah 11:11 minute, we deal with things going on with our brothers and sisters scattered abroad, primarily in the African diaspora. All right, now, in the Democratic Republic of Congo, right, the Congo, it been so much going on. It's damn categories of things that's happening in that country that's going on with our people. You understand? And that, I'm telling you, it's a spirit in that place, bruh.
The devil!
Remember King Leopold
Right.
sent that Berlin conference and all that? Congo, my ancestors come from the Congo. Like my father's father, my biological grandfather, like he did the research and traced our slave ships back to the Congo. There's something about the damn Congo. they really want to destroy us that come up out of there, us that dwell there.
Message.
You understand? I don't know. But this is one of the many things that is taking place as far as recent events that's happening to our people out there. Play that clip.
Volunteers searching for bodies in the Democratic Republic of Congo following a deadly attack on Friday by militants and Islamist rebels. The death toll in the eastern North Kivu province has risen to at least 41. We learned that our fleeing family members were killed along the way. Here we have 2 bodies, a girl and a boy. Look how they were killed. Locals say armed men using guns and machetes attacked residents of villages in the region. They say more than 80 people have been killed in the area since last Tuesday. The army says the Allied Democratic Forces are behind these latest attacks. The group has pledged allegiance to Islamic State. In the village of Masala, the population is still in shock. I asked the authorities to continue to protect us because we don't know exactly where we are after the attack. The militants also destroyed homes and other structures during the attack. The eastern part of the DRC has been plagued by violence from local and foreign armed groups for nearly 30 years, which has displaced more than 7 million people.
All right, so that particular attack happened by the hands of Ishmael, all right, the Islamic State, a Central African province, the ISCAP, something like that, all right? Get Psalm 79 and verse 2. Psalms chapter 79 and verse 2. Let's read that.
The book of Psalms, chapter 79 and verse 2.
Go ahead.
The dead bodies of thy servants.
The what?
The dead bodies of thy servants.
The dead bodies of thy servants. God's servants are the Israelites. Isaiah 44 verse 1, Leviticus 25:55. We are God's servants. Go ahead.
The dead bodies of thy servants have they given to be meat unto the fowls of the heaven.
So the dead bodies they have given to be meat to the fowls of the heaven. The death toll in the Congo over the past few months, you understand, is like in the thousands.
Damn!
The birds eating good.
Right.
Them damn vultures and crows and all, they eating good off our people dead bodies. You understand? Read on.
The flesh of thy saints unto the beasts of the earth.
And the different animals roaming around or whatever. Our people have been meat to the animals, the birds in the damn Democratic Republic of Congo. Read on.
Right.
Their blood have they shed like water round about Jerusalem.
Now I know what you're thinking. They blood have shed like water round about Jerusalem, right? Remember what it's saying, Deuteronomy 28. The curses shall pursue you and overtake you. You understand?
That's right.
So we've been scattered since 70 A.D.
Right.
We ain't been in Jerusalem. But this is Chicago. This New Orleans. You understand? This Haiti. This the damn Congo.
Right.
They have shed our blood like water. You understand? Read on.
And there was none to bury
You
them.
know they ain't burying all them bodies.
They
You
still
know in
looking for 'em.
Kenya, because I was going to use this for the whatever, but we already dealt with it, but they still finding bodies to this day from what we covered, I think it was last year, the cult, the Christian cult.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah,
God,
they still finding bodies over there.
That's crazy.
What?
You understand? So you know these bodies, and we've been in Africa. You understand? The
Right.
Congo worse than Uganda. You know they not burying these bodies.
They not.
You
Read
can't
on.
make this stuff up.
We are become a reproach to our neighbors.
Come on.
A scorn and derision to them that are round about us.
Come on.
How long, Lord? Wilt
And
thou be-
notice it say, we have become a reproach to our neighbors. It ain't just a white man. Ishmael did this most recent massacre
Right.
on our people. You understand? They really didn't told Africa up what the white man catching up with Esau. You understand? I mean, the white man catching up with Ishmael.
Right.
The Arab slave trade lasted over 1,000 years, bro. The Arab man been killing our people in that continent more than anybody.
And
The white man just playing catch up with them.
Right.
You understand? The China man coming over trying to do the same thing in a different way. Our neighbors round about us. Read on.
How long, Lord? Wilt thou be angry forever?
Lord,
Shall
how
thy
long? Go ahead.
Shall thy jealousy burn like fire? Pour out thy wrath upon the heathen.
Y'all notice something about King David?
Keep praying for it.
What the hell is wrong with Christianity?
They upside down.
They say they believe. They always tell the story about when he killed the Philistine. Yeah, he killed the Philistine. Acknowledge that. Israel had enemies. David wanted them dead.
Right.
You understand? David either killed them or put them in subjection under him. You understand? And he prayed for that thing. He prayed for the Lord's assist. He prayed for the Lord's hand.
That's right.
To smite his enemies down. What the hell you think we supposed to be today? What you think we supposed to do today? It's the same. The things written aforetime was written for our learning. Our beloved brother Paul said that one. You understand? When we read these scriptures, we must apply these scriptures.
That's right.
My brothers and sisters over there in Africa, you need to pray for the destruction of your enemies. Read on.
Pour out thy wrath upon the heathen that have not known thee.
Read.
And upon the kingdoms that have not called upon thy name.
Why?
For they have devoured Jacob.
They have devoured our people. Go ahead.
And laid waste his dwelling place.
Read.
Oh, remember not against us former iniquity. Let thy tender mercy speedily prevent us.
Lord, we know we done broke your commandments. We done went off. We didn't want it to be as the heathen, Lord, but damn, Lord, how long? How long?
Right.
Read on.
For we are brought very low.
Come on.
Help us.
Do what?
Help us.
Do what?
Help us.
Help us, God. Listen. This is just Isaiah 11:11 minutes.
It's beautiful.
Right. We can do this all. We can have a whole. Matter of fact, we do got a podcast. We've been behind, but the light that need to be shined upon the atrocities going on with our people over there. Listen, we need the help of the Lord God Almighty.
That's right.
That's right.
Our enemies is not playing with our people over there at all.
At all.
For real, our blood shed like water over there. All right? But look, all praise to the Most High. We got to go to break. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all leave a comment. All right? We come back. We're going to get into the topic, the truth about polyamorous relationships. All right? It's going to be very interesting. So don't go nowhere. We're going to be right back with more on Let's Talk Truth.
Recognize what they are. When I say men must recognize what they are, men are inventors. Men are builders. Men are planners. Men are architects and engineers in spirit. If these children are our future, how could it be that we're not investing in them?
But we can go to other communities and they be like, I never even seen the inside of a prison. I don't know anybody that's been in jail. All my family is college educated. Everybody in my family has a business. But in our community, that ain't the case.
Now, recently, a 13-year-old boy just got killed trying to steal a car in our city. Recently. These are the type of things that's going on amongst our youth.
And then I start my day, honestly, with bad news every single day.
That vision thing is super important. You must be able to breathe mentally. You must be able to envision and plan and direct. And whenever men don't get the opportunity for whatever reason, and that fire is in them that wants to get out, then it comes out in misplaced aggression, which leads to quote-unquote black-on-black crime, murders, everything else. Because we're trying to live, but feel restricted.
Go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone.
These are the basic laws that's being ignored in our community, and this is the reason why we're catching the problems that we catch.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Truth. All praise to the Most High God. We about to get into the topic, the truth about polyamorous relationships. But before we do that, We got to deal with one of our favorite topics, our favorite segments, inspired by a very known, well-known phrase by a very well-known, what did it say? As unknown yet well-known, right. The mighty Bishop Nathaniel. What the hell is this? Bring us in, IT.
What the hell is this?
All right, today we got the Millennium Monster. What is it today? Generation Z?
Gen Z.
I think it changed again.
That's what I was finna say.
They keep changing that. Yeah.
Ain't it some generation, hell, lightning bolt? I don't know. But shout out to Memphis, bro. Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis?
Yeah, bro. It's something in that water. They right by the Arkansas River,
hey,
bro.
Man.
That damn Memphis, it's something in that damn Memphis water, bro. That shit, the money, bro. Play that video. You can't make this up. Play that video.
Or not missing, let you know. This whole crazy, on God. This little whole trip, I'm talking about that I'm missing. I ain't missing, I'm just standing on being. You talking about you gon' get me? Nah, little hoe, you just tripping. Don't forget on your grandson, don't make me come through with those switches. On God, ho, why you done lie to the whole net? Talking about I'm missing, I ain't missing, I'm just living my best. I don't wanna come back home to granny, she know what up next. She keep on talking, I send shots straight through her chest. Fuck granny, I'ma keep on this. Fuck granny, I'ma keep on this. Fuck granny, I'ma keep on this.
He might be his last song right here.
It need to be his last damn song. It need to
Shame
be his
on
last
you.
Damn song. So just in case you listening but not looking, is a teen drops this song for his grandma for reporting him missing. It's a real story. His grandma was worried about him, reported him missing, and he went and made a diss song about his grandma. Like, look, you gonna make me come through with them switches. On God.
Only
on
in
God.
That's some Memphis stuff right there.
He dead ass serious.
Thanks.
Tell me gonna send some shots through his grandma's chest. Listen, I'm gonna get it because I don't wanna just say it. Then I'm gonna get hate mail. So I'm gonna read the scripture in a second. We'll go to Proverbs chapter 30 and verse 11. God prophesied about these generation lightning bolts. These damn millennial monsters.
Yeah,
Message
Alpha.
Read that.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 30, verse 11.
Go ahead.
There is a generation that curseth their father,
disrespect their fathers, read,
and doth not bless their mother.
And does not bless their mother or grandmother. Read verse 14.
Verse 14. There is a generation whose teeth are swords.
So it's instead of blessing their grandma, because but look, that was the most, that's one of them still is. I mean, she not in the truth, but, you know, I still love her to death. But
That's
growing
right.
up, my two grandmas, on my mama's side and my daddy's side, they were the most important people in my life.
That's right.
Put nobody, nothing above them. You understand? Would never. I wouldn't let nobody play with them even as a little boy. I'm going to give it all I got. You ain't finna play with my grandma. But this generation, right? I mean, it's still my generation. I mean, you know, it is what it is. But this generation, teeth are as swords. Think about what he's saying. Made me pull up with them switches. On God. Just think about grandma hearing that and understanding what he's saying. My grandson said he gonna send some shots through my chest.
What?
That's
bro. What the hell?
Evil stuff.
Read on.
And their jaw teeth as knives.
Come on.
To devour the poor from off the earth, and the needy from among men.
Very, very destructive. Toxic. Money. That's your generation. He trying to sound like Pooh Shiesty. He trying to sound like the other Memphis niggas because the white man make them famous. Put money in their pocket. You understand? And there's poison in the minds of our youth to the point My grandma made me mad, I'm getting in the studio.
That's dumb.
On God.
That's a whole movement now.
Hell no.
That's
Can't
dumb.
make this shit up.
Can't make it up.
Y'all brothers got something on that.
Get Proverbs chapter 20 real quick. Get Proverbs, Proverbs 20 and 20. Let's read that.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 20 and verse 20.
Read.
Whoso curseth his father or his mother, his lamp shall be put out in obscure darkness.
According to the Bible, God does not play about us dissing and cursing our parents and our grandparents. You even read the law in the Old Testament, there was a judgment for that. You will be put to death. But only now in this generation are people thinking this is okay. And I guarantee he is a Christian, though. I guarantee he grew up in a Christian church, but they're no longer teaching.
On God. That's what
he said. On
yeah.
God. What God are you talking about? The God of this book does not allow you to curse your parents.
Right.
That show you how far we've fallen as a people.
You just reminded me of the scripture I was going to pull, because I had forgot. You just reminded me. But go to Deuteronomy 21. Deuteronomy chapter 21.
We get old.
Deuteronomy 21 and read verse 18.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 21 and verse 18.
Go ahead.
If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastened him, will not hearken unto them.
Meaning, when whoopings don't work no more, your little badass son. You understand? It's disrespectful. And like he just quoted, it's in Exodus 22 or Exodus 21. You curse your father, mother. You just put to death. Right. Jump down to verse 21, and this is what our community. Hold on. Let me be careful how to phrase this. Just read it real quick.
Verse 21.
Go ahead.
And all the men of his city.
All the what?
And all the men.
All the what?
Men.
All the what?
And all the men.
All the men of his city. Like, bruh. Because he went to school, community center, he got uncles, he got big cousins. It's men around his community somewhere.
Right.
You understand? Little niggas like they making a song, putting it on God. They want to kill their grandma for posting that he missing out of care and concern. Read the verse.
Hey. And all the men of his city shall stone him with stones, that he die.
Now, I know you hearing that, you like, come on now.
Come on now, dog.
You know. But, hey, that same young man, if he talking about, if his grandma was concerned and declared him missing, and he made a diss song threatening her life on God, imagine what that little gonna do to a non-relative that make him mad. You understand?
Right.
Well, imagine what he gonna do to somebody that don't got no type of
just minding their business.
You understand? That young man is a danger to society.
He is a psycho.
So it was laws in the Old Testament. You got to get rid of the bastards like that.
Right.
There's no hope for them. They only gonna be counterproductive to the, you know what I'm saying, the furthering of our nation. They got to go.
That's right.
But Jesus Christ, the Black Messiah,
that's right.
Grace. This man, he needs some men to whoop his ass, to, like it's saying in Proverbs, to deliver his soul from hell,
right,
and get his mind right. Ain't no way nobody should be letting that slide. Like you said, that need to be his last damn song he ever made. Period. For real. These, man, we gotta stop playing with these little badass kids and let them listen to this evil ass music. You understand? All they do is emulate this stuff.
And the producer shouldn't even let that do.
That's what I'm thinking. Somebody enabled that.
Exactly. Now let's go to the topic, man. The truth about polyamorous relationships. All right, polyamorous. I know if you might have just started tuning in or whatever, you don't know what it means. We're gonna break it down for you real quick again. All right, put that on the screen.
You may be in a polyamorous relationship without ever having discussed it.
Right. You didn't even know it, but you was in it. Go ahead.
Hey, Cap, real quick. This how you know it's new. It says 13 days ago. This thing French. Esau be creating so right off the top of their tongue.
Let's talk true.
All right, go ahead.
Blue. Come on.
By now, you've likely heard of polyamory, the interest in or practice of engaging in more than one romantic relationship at a time with the consent of all parties. That has captured the cultural conversation of late. But you may not be familiar with the term tolyamory, a different relationship structure that is prevalent but seldom spoken about. Tolyamory is a term coined by sex and relationship columnist and podcaster Dan Savage. It's a portmanteau combining the words tolerant and polyamory.
Right, combining the words tolerate and polyamory. Go ahead.
And it refers to a relationship dynamic in which one or both partners puts up with or tolerates the other's outside sexual or romantic contact. Unlike polyamory and other forms of consensual non-monogamy, it's not something the couple has explicitly discussed and agreed to.
Right, meaning they didn't sit down and was like, all right, you going to go and smash such and such, and this going to be my whatever on the side or whatever. It's just like, you do you, I do me.
Right.
It is what
I
it
know,
is,
but
but let's not, you know what I'm saying?
Huh?
Let's keep it on the low.
There's a song about that.
Bring it out.
I don't want to know. And that was in the 90s. That was in the 90s.
Yeah. Hold on. Cameraman.
Turn the cameraman.
So the person who sung it, right? He don't he favor somebody on a
I don't know who sang that song.
Yeah.
No 21 Savage got like a remix of that.
No,
That's 21 Savage.
Hey, pull it side by side.
21
Savage. It's the new song is The Weeknd.
It's 21 Savage.
But it's old. That came out in the 90s. They remade that song.
So, but the old one and the new one, they both light skinned, right?
Right.
That's all. All right, back to the registration program. Come on.
Savage introduced the word in a January episode of his podcast, Savage Lovecast.
Go ahead. Just read that next quote. Come on. All right. Scroll down.
Polyamory is a relationship style where one or both members of a socially monogamous couple turn a blind eye to the sex their partner is having or has had with someone else in order to maintain the relationship.
Now, we really drop it. All right? Basically, you turn a blind eye. You understand? Like we was forced to do in slavery.
Oh, my God.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 30. You understand? You shall betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her.
Right.
And there should be no power in your hands.
Right.
But now it's a thing. The similitude then got so damn high. They didn't put it. Look, I ain't no simp. I'm polyamorous.
Trauma.
What the hell is this? Now, here's the thing. The reason for this thing amongst us, even though black people may not be aware of the word yet, but they doing it. The reason for this thing is Christianity.
Right.
Christianity is the machine, the engine, the heart of polyamory.
That's right.
Polyamory, bro.
That's fact.
Real talk.
That's a fact.
And you know the key contributor of that? The pastors.
Yes.
Because they turn a blind eye knowing the pastor's sleeping with
All
every
the time.
woman that's sitting on the front row.
He done groomed everybody to turn a blind eye.
Right.
Damn.
Like the one pastor, I think we showed it on the show. I felt like we showed it, but we probably ain't showed it yet because we ain't been on here in a while. But the pastor that married the 18-year-old,
yeah,
but he was grooming up since she was 13.
Yeah, we ain't show it yet. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He's like, I wish one of y'all would have a problem with it.
I think we did show whenever that pastor, it was some women that accepted they pastor sleeping with their husband.
Yeah, but it wasn't that. But yeah, we definitely showed that.
Stuff,
Hold
yeah.
on. But now it's something else.
Right.
But I play this clip. This is an example of what I'm saying. Christianity is responsible for this madness. Listen to this stuff. I done said the S word. Y'all forgive me. All right?
Bring it out, Cap.
He light skinned too, right?
Bring it out. Come on.
And I read this quote.
Right. Oh, hold on, wait.
Stop. Pause it.
Hold on. Don't even favor somebody.
Damn, John. Damn. Look on.
Oh, my God. All right, go back to the video.
Damn light skin, brother.
And I read this quote. It says, love your enemies, bless those who curse you, for if you only love those who love you, where is your reward? And essentially what I took that as is, I need to be different, even if you're doing wrong against me, even if you're wishing bad against me, even if you do betray me, I am just as bad as you if I can't forgive. Woo. And if I truly, truly love you and you betrayed me, I have to be able to forgive you. And I think forgiveness is a whole nother conversation in the sense where I believe, and somebody put this bug in my ear, and the true definition of forgiving is to live as if the act has never happened.
Is that what that
means? Oh, Lord Jesus.
That's ignorant.
All right. Now, give me the scripture, Matthew 19:9, about what Christ said. It's Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ of the Bible. Not the white man, not the emotions, not the how I take it as. SIBO. This is what the real Jesus, Yahweh shot. I gotta go. That's right. This is what he said concerning relationships, marriage. Read that.
The book of Matthew, chapter 19 and verse 9.
Because he taught forgiveness. That was a major part of Christ's ministry, right? Read that.
And I say unto you.
This is what Christ said, the commandment of Christ. He said, if you love me, keep my commandments, right? This is what he said unto us. Come on.
Whosoever shall put away his wife.
If you put away your wife, meaning if you leave your wife, come on.
Except it be for fornication.
Unless it's for fornication. Read on.
And shall marry another, committeth adultery.
So Christ taught that you cannot leave your wife. Y'all get into it. Y'all argue. Y'all got to work it out. You got to forgive.
That's right.
Except unless it be for fornication. If that hoe cheat, let the hoe go.
That's right.
That's the say of the Lord.
That's right.
Nigga. You cannot be with a woman that is fornicated. That is not love your enemies, act like it never happened. Because guess what? You do got to forgive her. You can't hold a grudge, but you can't stay with her, though.
Right.
That's not
You understand? You can't act like it never happened. Right. It's still consequences and repercussions. Like, hey, live a good life. You understand? But we are no longer a thing.
Right.
Period.
That's right.
But I'm telling you, Christianity then warped our minds. You gotta be a simp. You gotta be a simp. Come on. What the hell? Come on, man. Go back to the video. We weren't done.
The video.
What the hell is this? What is that? what the hell is going
Y'all
on?
all right?
Y'all
all right?
Hold on.
You can't forgive if you remind yourself of what really happened, because at the end of the day, you're never okay with what really happened. But if you can act as if it has never happened, then you have truly forgiven, and there's no ties or burdens to the actions of the betrayal that has happened. So if I truly love somebody, and I'm speaking from a place of a real life experience right now where I felt betrayed, you know what I'm saying? And I've never felt this betrayal outside of my dad. My dad is the only other person that betrayed me to this magnitude by not being there.
Okay.
But I've learned to forgive him. And once I got that power, I've learned to forgive those that I love as well, because I've got to realize, and people got to be honest with themselves and understand that people are still human beings. And no matter how much you want them to live up to your expectations, it's never going to happen. And it's either they're going to mask the betrayal that they did to you, or if you have a strong enough bond and relationship, they can tell you it, and with hope, you guys can move forward in that regard. So if somebody that I truly love betrays me, I myself would definitely give another shot, or I would want to.
To another person?
To the same person.
Oh, you would forgive the same person?
I don't love people like that. Like, I love everybody, but I'm not in love with people.
Like, he just literally just
confused. Y'all see the background, right? Put it back. No
No
Y'all see
sexism.
the platform. Go ahead, read it.
No sexism, no racism, no ableism, ableism, excuse me, no ageism, no homophobia, no fatphobia, no transphobia, no hatefulness, no judgment zone.
To say, for majority of them, right? Like, for example, if you call me homophobic, to label me that is judgmental.
That's right.
Because phobia means fear. You
Right.
telling me
That's
because
right.
I don't approve of that lifestyle that I'm afraid of them. I'm not afraid of.
Right.
Well,
I'm scared of you.
Some of them might be very, very dangerous. But I don't fear no man, though. Right? But anyway, y'all get the point. You judging me by calling me homophobic.
Right.
You judging me by calling me fatphobic.
Right.
I'm not scared of the fat person. I'm scared for them. You understand? I'm scared for their heart health.
That's right.
For real, they arteries, bruh.
One step away.
So, talking about no judgment zone, give me that real quick in Romans chapter 1 in verse 28. This is what God said about the mental state of people like this. This is why you can't listen to a damn thing that they say.
Right.
Read what you got.
The book of Romans, chapter 1 and verse 28.
Come on.
And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge.
They did not like to retain God in their knowledge. They got all type of knowledge, but ain't got a damn thing to do with God. Read.
God gave them over to a reprobate mind.
Hey, what?
To a reprobate mind.
Now, I know your Bible different from mine, but on my Bible on the side, okay, what do that reprobate mind, what does that mean on the side?
A mind void of judgment.
There you go. That's why they put no judgment zone and all of that. God gave them over to a reprobate mind.
Right.
And what happens when you got that reprobate mind? Read.
To do those things which are not convenient.
Like be a simp.
Right.
Like have a polyamorous relationship. She suck another man's balls, eat his semen. You understand? And you just act like it never happened.
Hell nah.
Do you understand?
That's ignorance.
That is not convenient. And we gonna get into that though.
That's
like we
right.
gonna really show that it's scientifically not convenient.
That's right.
But go back to the video. Yeah. Go back to the video though.
Preach to me, like that sits with me so well. But this is how I know that but this is how I know, like, me and you have a lot more in common than you might think. Like someone has really hurt me, a family member to the core, and no matter what, it's like, you know what? I forgive you, and I'm so content with who I am as a person, and I no matter what, I love you, and I forgive you. And it was to the point where I called my mom and my aunt, and I was just like, you know what, I want to call this person and reach out. And they were just like, you know what's going to come with that. But it's just like, I'm so free of the emotion and of the hurt that they did to me that I'm just like, I want to reach out no matter how that person makes me feel afterwards. It's like, but you feel so much better in life when you can just let shit go. And you can
let it go.
You know, if somebody hurts you feel like you're more in control.
Never listen, see, this was something.
I want to learn how to do that.
So what?
You're in control when you're able to do that.
And because you gotta think about it, right? People think that you could forgive, but you're not forgetting, right? But you forgive, you remember, and you understand exactly what that person or people did to you, right? But it doesn't affect you, so you think you forgive, because you're not mad about it no more, right? Yeah. But just because you're not mad about it doesn't mean you're freed from it. Because if somebody else moves any remote, this is where triggers come from, any remote type of way like that, you react the same way as if that person did it to you.
Wow. And that person didn't even do nothing.
And they didn't even do it yet,
yep.
potentially, right? So they didn't do what that person did, but because they move like that person, it can only be one step.
Yeah.
You'll treat them like that person, or you'll treat it like that's the same outcome that you're going to face.
Do you have a therapist?
All right. So basically what he's saying is you got to forgive that person that cheat on you, because if you don't, you move on, whenever the next person show any signs remotely close to what that person that cheated did, you're going to treat them like they cheated on you. That's the logic. So you might as well just forgive the person that cheated.
Wow.
Hold on.
Oh!
That's the doctrine.
Wow.
But here's the thing, fellas. This thing about women. Women, they really don't want a man that will let them cheat on them.
Right.
Because, all right. Don't put it on the screen yet. Anyway.
Please don't.
Women don't want a man that will let them cheat on them. You know what?
Message!
Because you just showed her that all she got to do, whatever she did to get you to forgive her, whether it was cry, sob, beg, or top, whatever.
Right.
She know that's all it take
to get back
to conquer you.
Oh my God.
You not in her mind. She know with you with that type of heart, you not a stand-up guy.
You
understand? You not built to protect her. You understand? You ain't built right. She gonna run all over your ass. She gonna cheat again and again and again and again and again and again and again. You understand?
Right.
Brothers, they don't even want you when they cheat on you. For real. Now give me the next video real quick. I'm gonna show you where we learn this stuff from. Alright? Just where we get this stuff from. That's why the scriptures say, envy thou not the oppressed.
Right.
Play the video.
This is Bianca. She fell in love with Nick. The couple have a different kind of relationship dynamic to most.
My fiancé loves when other men pay to be with me. Before I go to a session, I always ask people to give me a list of everything they want.
But their choices have left people disappointed.
It was really tough in the beginning. A lot of judgment about me.
And today their friend Peter is coming over to confront the couple.
But it doesn't bother you whatsoever knowing that girlfriend is going above and beyond to bring money home, doing things like this? Doesn't bother you whatsoever?
Hey, matter of fact, it's a podcaster that's famous for that. His wife,
Adam 22.
Yeah.
Oh, Adam, yeah, that dude.
His wife, a corn star.
Yeah.
You understand? She on camera smashing other people, but that's his wife. That's Edomite activity right there.
Right.
Amalek. That's Edomite activity right there. She getting money. Hey man, I don't see a problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it. He probably joining in, getting in it with the dudes too.
Hold on.
That's what he started to do, man. They profane. They wicked as hell. We can't let that stuff fly for us, man. Leviticus 19 real quick. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Hey, can I get a script?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
This how you know what Cap just said is true.
Bring it out.
This is other nations' activity. This is not a custom of ours. Read this. Verse 3.
The book of 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 3.
Come on.
For the time past of our life may suffice us to have brought the will of the Gentiles.
The what?
The will of the Gentiles.
This is the will of the Gentiles.
Right.
These are other nations that do this. We didn't. It's not a common thing for us.
That's
we just
right.
followed their customs. Come on.
When we walked in lasciviousness.
We walked in what?
In lasciviousness.
Lasciviousness. Evil sexual desire. Right. That's what we walked in.
Right.
But it's the will of the Gentiles. Come on.
Lust. Excess of wine.
Read.
Revelings.
This is what we did. Revelings. Come on.
Banquetings.
Come on.
And abominable idolatries.
That's all it is. Abominable idolatry. The will of the Gentiles.
That's
not our custom.
Facts.
Hey, can I pull a script?
Bring it up.
Get Ephesians 4, and you can start at 17, just to
Bring it
land
out.
back off what the officer bringing out is heavy.
Bring it out.
This is the Gentiles' way right here. Read that.
The book of Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 17. This I say therefore, and testify in the Lord, that ye henceforth walk not as other Gentiles
We're not
walk.
supposed to walk after like they walk. We're not supposed to do what they do. Read.
In the vanity of their mind.
Read.
Having the understanding darkened.
They understanding is darkened. Read.
Being alienated from the life of God.
Read.
Through the ignorance.
Through the what?
Through the ignorance that is in them.
Because of what?
Because of the blindness of their heart.
This is our people today. If we follow them, our minds is blind. Right. We blind and we are in true ignorance following the Gentiles.
That's right.
That's right.
All right, all praise to the Most High. We got to go to break. When we come back, we're going to further dissect this new, with a new terminology for this prevalent evil in the earth, for this similitude of, yeah, you know what, it's okay. Just, you know, just do you, I'm going to do me. We just going to hold around.
What?
All right, tolyamorous relationship. So hit that like button.
Do that.
Go to the bathroom real quick, but come right back, because we're going to be right back with more on
Let's Talk Truth. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
So all the nations going into slavery. 12 tribes! 12 tribes! 12 tribes!
Sons of thunder! It's the fourth time around. The fourth son of Jacob. And like 4 inches, you know we going for it. Yeah. He come from the heaven with thousands. No, that ain't a lot, that's a legion. 144K on the way, and they pledge their allegiance to cremate the heathens. Damn, ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Had to peel out this flesh cause I couldn't trust it. Got a spiritual body, you couldn't touch it. If you dying to test it, then try your luck. That's the one up, don't run up, get done up. Loaded clip full of scripts, I'ma pull it. The word is my weapon, the word is my shield. I'm equipped for these spiritual bullets. They shoot at the perfect in secret. Reading these laws, it ain't flaw, so I keep it. Shout out to bishops and shout out to deacons, captains and officers. I see the reason they say what we doing is treason. God body, God army, God nation, my oblation, broken spirit, consecration, kings and priests, shining brighter than the constellation. Nukes to the north, yeah, that's abomination. For all the lies and the blasphemy, slay the dragon, hunt down the demons, vagabond getting judgment, and you looking at the judges.
Yo, Israel the prince of the power. I came with an army, 144,000. We move like a unit, like Nike, just do it in here. Them lions come to devour, and no weapon form gon' prosper. And we in the building like lava. Shout out to Deacon K, tolerate treason. No me, casa su casa. Come to my city, better check in. Picked up my weight, get my sets in. We do not tolerate threats, man. Our angels activate, let's in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're done. How you gonna see when he block out the sun? Where you gonna hide? How you gonna run? Come with a cavalry, striving for mastery, praying for vengeance, a holy catastrophe. Build up the kingdom, yeah, that is the strategy. Get it in blood. America gone in 60 minutes. Yeah, it is finished, no necromancy. Build up my walls, that's expansion. Roll with the sun, many mansions.
I pull up, we rollin', we deeper than deep. The angels invisible, watch how they creep. I know I'm elite, I know I'm the seed. I'm bought with a price, they want the receipt. I tell them the Bible is all that I need. I pull it, they leave, they make like a tree. No chosen, I know that you more like a beast. You rollin' with pride, but I roll with the meat. I don't need no naps, I don't need no sleep. Ain't selling no dope, but get change on them streets. They conquer the west, I press to the east. Go pop with the Bible, extending my reach. Ain't toting no guns, but we got some range. Don't do it for dollars, we do it for change. Cut left from bleeding, the Bible to aid. They called it a murder, cause doctrine was slain. Unprecedented events.
You are now flying.
SOT. Dream team. Let's go. Fervent heat. Let's go. Hey, 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 hey. Repeat after me. My G-O-D. E up top G. My princess be on repeat. Your past ain't messing with me. I'm a SOG. Tell that boy we the elite. We gon' turn this shit upside down, make it hot. 144,000 degrees. I've been a prophet since birth. Angels sent back to the earth. My nation was sold. I know we the gold. Don't try me, boy. I know my worth. Like Adam came out of the dirt. Image of God, boy. I know that shit hurt. It's brick in the city. We still on the block and we putting in work. Purple and gold on my shirt. We never rest, we alert. Saturday, pull up the campus, don't laugh on your Sunday, we blessing the church. I'm about to murk all these scoffers. Nigga, shut up, you getting this first. He play with the fire, it's ashes to ashes, he don't need a hearse. This is what the saints have been waiting for. The soundtrack to the end of the world. The symphony of destruction. If you're not ready, you better get ready. Let's go.
Welcome back. Let's
talk truth.
Hey. Y'all praise to the Most High, man. If you ain't got that new Sons of Thunder soundtrack to the end of the world, what the hell is wrong with you?
That's right.
Spirit. All right. Go get that thing. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, and let's not forget original royalty.
Original royalty.
Come on. That's right. And all praise to the Most High, man. We're finna get back into the topic, the truth about polyamorous relationships. All right? Basically, simp relationship. Before we can do that, though, we got to deal with one of my favorite segments, man. Shout out to Jason Aldean. Bring us in, IT.
We'll try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road. Woo, doggy!
All praises. So just like Jason Aldean did with that song, all right, we do this on a week-to-week basis, reminding y'all that America is still racist.
That's right.
Now, I want y'all to see, somebody come look at this. This was in, what is this, Wisconsin?
Wisconsin.
Yeah. Watch this. Somebody come look at it. Play that.
Kathleen Eddy. Oh.
You're not.
Excuse me.
That's not
Where's
Brendan? You better get up off me, man. Get away from me, bro. Hey, no. Hey, you need to get. Hey. You gotta go. I'll get off. Right now. I don't care.
That way, Michael. No. Where's Brendan? Who's there? Elise?
But that ain't the timestamp.
That black superintendent is Baraboo, Wisconsin Superintendent Rainey Briggs. Again, he was on stage, including with school board president Kevin Vodak and principal Steve Consondine. The man only confronted Superintendent Briggs. This is not the first incident at this particular school. In 2018, a photo circulated of students at Baraboo High School giving a Nazi salute in a class photo. That right there is absolutely outrageous, Scott.
So this high school has a track record of racism within the past few years. They going crazy.
Man.
This man's daughter was graduating. They got a black superintendent. That's rank.
Right.
You understand? Black superintendent. Your daughter walking. It's only like a 5-second thing. She'd shake the hand, whatever. This man was so adamant about a nigger not touching her daughter.
Touch my daughter.
That this man went on stage and shoved the black superintendent.
Damn!
Had the audacity, the caucasity. Now, I ain't gonna say too much because y'all know I be saying
Musa.
The white man. But I'm just saying, his daughter, because you know it's some brothers that had the mentality like, you crackers want to play with me? All right. I'm slaughter your daughter. I got so many daughters. He He doing all that, not wanting his daughter to touch the black superintendent. She probably getting all type of. Hold on.
Damn. She not the plumber.
God forbid, though. God forbid. Jesus. I apologize, audience.
I dated son, Dad.
They really can't help it. They can't help the fact.
Yeah, get Job 30:1. Just the irony, because they act like we the scum of the earth.
Right.
Right.
But once upon a time, they didn't have a place among our pets.
Bring it out.
That's right. Read what you got.
The book of Job, chapter 30 and verse 1.
Come on.
But now they that are younger than I.
What does it mean, they that are younger than I? Meaning, these the people that sold their birthright to us. Right. You understand? So we big bro now.
Little boy.
we the chosen people.
Right.
The elder shall serve the younger. So we big bro now. Go ahead.
But now they that are younger than I have me in derision.
Now they have us in derision. You understand? I'm the black superintendent. But the hate's so strong. You can't even shake my daughter's hand as she graduates.
This ain't right.
Perpetual.
And you was a part of you got a responsibility within the education that was provided for her.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Now, they got us in that level of derision. Go ahead.
Whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock.
But not too long ago, your funky, nasty, cave-dwelling ass couldn't even sit amongst my dog.
That's right.
But y'all got to call Cassie to play with us like this, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You can't make this stuff up.
Can I pull a script?
Go ahead.
Give me Psalms 36. Start at verse 2.
The book of Psalms, chapter 36 and verse 2. For he flattereth himself in his own eyes.
This is what they do. Read.
Until his iniquity be found to be hateful.
This man it's proven. They always are found hateful. Jump to verse 11.
Verse 11. Let not the foot of pride come against me.
Read.
And let not the hand of the wicked remove me.
It's going to come a day where they hand can't push you off the damn face.
Bring it
up. It's going to come a day they
right.
can't remove us.
Right.
No.
Right.
I feel that, Cap.
Right.
I feel that,
Like
Cap.
my bone tingle.
Right.
Wait, no did.
Oh, praise.
All praise to the Most High God. Hey, let's get back to the topic, man. The topic for the day, the truth about polyamorous relationships. All right? Meaning you tolerate your woman stepping out.
Simp.
As long as it's on the low. Loser. And she also tolerates you being a whoremonger.
Hell no.
It's all good in the neighborhood. All right? Now, polyamory is like the little, what's the word? It's the sibling, you know, the good sibling out of the wicked bunch. It's the less wicked, I guess, of polyamory.
Right.
All right? But it's very close. It's just basically an unspoken polyamory, basically.
Right. Sim.
But this couple, they basically gonna say, they gonna make it make sense. Watch this. Play that.
Have two husbands, but not having sex with two husbands.
Marriage is not defined by sex. That's a monogamous thing. In order to be monogamous, the one requirement is your sexuality. It's the one thing that monogamous people seem to focus on. In polyamory, sex is not even a thing. It's about love and commitment. I can actually have authentic friendships. And leave sex out of it unless that's a part of what we really want to do.
So why not just date?
Because we want to be together forever. We have children. Why would we not want to be married?
If I know I'm going to be committed to somebody for the rest of my life, then why not declare that in front of God and the community? Again, it's the culture of monogamy where that's even an option.
Well, you have to divorce because you want to have sex with somebody else. So you have to dump somebody by the side of the road to go pick somebody else up. That's not going to ever build community.
We don't believe in breaking families up.
No.
We need to look at relationships from a different perspective.
All right. So she said, did y'all notice her face the whole time he was talking? They were sitting right beside each other, but they had the camera split. Did y'all see them, the scriptures say the whoredom of a woman may be known in her eyelids and her haughty looks.
Mm-hmm.
As he was speaking and making certain points, she was like,
I'm getting mine.
got
shit.
this nigga. Just stupid. Like, bro, you can see the demon.
Right.
You can see the demon on her face, bro.
The devil.
Succubus.
Let's just debunk the whole they standpoint on what monogamous can never build community. No, the opposite, the whoredom, the people sleeping around destroys community.
That's right.
Leviticus 19:29. Read that.
The book of Leviticus.
19. Come on.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 29.
Yes, sir.
Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore.
Meaning, don't let your daughter be polyamorous, tolyamourous, a prostitute, prostitute, whatever the hell. You understand? Don't let your daughter be a hoe.
Right.
Why?
Lest the land fall to whoredom.
Because all it take is one. It put a spirit on people. If you a man, we both men, right? We got similarities. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We got, men is competitive, right? But unfaithful to a woman. But you, my partner, we peers or whatever, and you go get another woman alongside your other woman. You know what? That's going to put a spirit on me like, how he get to have multiple? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And now I'm going to go look for another woman just, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what the Bible is telling us. Read that again.
Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause
Don't
her to be a whore.
prostitute your daughter to cause her to be a whore. That's singular. Don't let your daughter be a whore. It's singular. Go ahead.
Lest the land fall to whoredom.
How do one hoe lead to everybody hoeing? It put a spirit on
You
people.
can do it, I can
That's
do it.
right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That thing spread like COVID.
Like a yawn.
Go ahead.
And the land become full of wickedness.
The land become full of wickedness. So it is actually the destruction of a community.
Right.
You understand? A community needs monogamy in order to thrive. Because that is the foundation of a family. A marriage between one man and one wife is the foundation of a family, which is the foundation of a community, which is the foundation of a city, which is the foundation of a state, which is the foundation of a country. You understand?
Right.
A nation.
That's right.
It all starts with that monogamous marriage.
That's right.
Don't let the black woman tell you different. Damn hoe. Damn deceitful ass hoe. You can see it in her eyes. All right, go to the next video. Now, on the flip side, could we talk about it in the context of women? Now, this sister understands that it's unacceptable for women. However, she got the Kevin Samuels doctrine, because I know people think that we agree with everything. We didn't agree with everything Kevin Samuels said.
Hell no!
He I don't say taught, but he advocated the idea of if you a high value man, you got money, you move around, stuff like that, then you don't cheat. You exercise options. You got a wife at home and you rich and you a big boss and you making moves and you traveling, you taking care of stuff, you can dibble it. It ain't nothing wrong with you. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
And in a carnal sense, whatever. But in the sight of God, that's wicked as hell. But, you know, some people think that nah, that ain't it. All right? Because every time you lay down with a woman, you give away your strength, brothers. But play the video. Come on.
Together, would you tolerate cheating from me?
Of course.
Now, why is that?
Because men biologically cheat. Because you can go sleep with a girl right now, and it's just pleasure. For example, we're surrounded right now by a shit ton of amazing clubs. You can walk into the club right now, get super drunk, and just have a one-night stand, but you're still coming.
So, she said men biologically cheat.
That's what we come to.
What?
She dumb. She stupid.
No, she made it sound smart. She made it sound good.
I throw a word in there. It's tricky.
Biologically cheat. What the
Better shut your black
Nobody biologically cheats. You understand? That's a conscious decision that you make.
Yeah, you
out of your
13.
lust.
You a
You
cheater.
don't biologically cheat. The hell is this? Come on, play on.
Home to me, sleeping with me, providing for me, and doing everything you're supposed to. It's just biologically made that men are gonna go ahead and cheat because it's just pleasure. You know what I mean? It's status, basically, when men cheat.
But when women cheat,
It's disrespect because when we cheat, it's a connection. Like, we cheat with intention, we cheat with emotions. You guys don't cheat with emotions, we do. So I don't think a man should stay with a woman that cheats on her.
now why wouldn't you feel insecure by finding out that I, was blowing another chick's back out?
Oh, as women, you're meant to be feminine and protect of the home and stay with your partner and take care of the kids. So if you're providing for me and doing everything you're supposed to, I would definitely tolerate cheating.
All right. Now, here's the thing. Now we went over the law. Matter of fact, bring it out real quick.
Bring it out.
Read Jeremiah 3. So, a man, like Christ said, except it be for fornication, right? A man cannot allow a woman to cheat and take her back. Because that is accurate, but it's deeper than that. Well, what she talking about?
That's right.
The connection thing or whatever, that's true, but it's deeper than that. But a man cheating is still adultery. It's still a sin.
Right.
But that man got to repent, and that wife got to stay faithful and work it out.
Message.
You understand it what it is. But when a woman do it, it's a no-go. Read that real quick.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 3 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
They say, if a man put away his wife, and she go from him, and become another man's.
Right, meaning she lay down with somebody else outside of you. Go ahead.
Shall he return unto her again?
That's a rhetorical question. No, he shall not take her back. Because if he do, read.
Shall not that land be greatly polluted?
The land will be greatly polluted. In Deuteronomy it says defiled. So the land, not only her coochie, but the land shall be defiled and polluted. We're going to explain that in a second. But let's just deal with her. All right? Play that video real quick. Watch this.
Every man a woman has a sexual relationship with, she absorbs his spermatozoa, which becomes a part of you forever. The study autopsied the brain of elderly women, many of whom who have been carrying male DNA for more than 50 years. This startling discovery is only the beginning of understanding the true consequences of sexual intercourse. Wow. Wild. Here's the thing, man. I don't want this to be true. I'm not sitting over here saying like, oh yeah, I really want this to be true. I don't want this to be true at all, dude. I don't want this to be true at all. Why would we? Why would any of us? Most of these women aren't virgins. So does that mean any woman we get with who isn't a virgin is retaining DNA from her past partners?
Yup.
I certainly don't want that to be true.
Hey, pause it
Fucking
real quick.
hope.
So it said it was women that was carrying DNA for 50 years, elderly women that had sexual partners and stuff. Hey, read Proverbs 9 real quick.
Yeesh.
Proverbs 9:17.
Bring it out.
I want y'all. I know we be saying it, we be talking about it or whatever, but this stuff is real. Scientifically, it's real. Read that.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 9 and verse 17.
Go ahead.
Stolen waters are sweet.
Meaning another man's wife. The thrill that comes from an affair is sweet. Go ahead.
And bread eaten in secret is pleasant.
Creeping, sneaking, sneaky links. It's pleasant. Go ahead.
But he knoweth not that the dead are there.
But what you don't realize, inside of that coochie, you gotta think about what he just brought out. Ooh. It's women that's alive that got 50 years worth of DNA, male DNA inside of them.
Damn!
It's niggas that's dead, that's living through that hole that you smashing. Real talk.
That's right.
Real talk. Them spirits is living through they inside of her.
You can't make this stuff up.
You argue with that hoe. She liable to summon a damn ancestor. For real.
A necromancer.
Undertaker.
Right. Damn, necromancer. Necromancer is crazy.
That's some nasty work.
Necro hole. Damn. Go ahead.
And that her guests are in the depths of hell.
It ain't just you. She got guests. That's that Tolyamorous. Damn. Yeah, I'm in a relationship, but every now and then I have a guest come through. Guess what? They post up. They DNA post up. And don't never leave. If he laid down with her, he there. When you laying down with her, he is there. He there. Go back to the video, man.
I'm mad, bro.
Brother, mad, bro.
Brother got
It's not, but it's very possible it is. This just spits in the face of feminism saying that promiscuity for women is A-okay, completely normal, has no effect on their psyche, has no effect on their biology, is a path to enlightenment as a woman, to discovering herself, to opening new venues, to learning who she really is, or healing from her past relationships by being passed around by the city. No, it turns out that all of these men are leaving DNA in your brain. This is brutal information. But to me, if it were true, it would not surprise me. But what does this really mean? If a man's DNA in a woman's brain is found from past partners, what does that really mean? Recently, scientists at the University of New South Wales discovered a new form of non-genetic inheritance and have shown for the first time that physical traits of previous sex partners can be passed on to future children. What the fuck? According to researchers, the effect is because molecules in the seminal
Let it finish.
fluid of the first male mate are absorbed by the immature eggs of the female, which then influences the development of the second male's offspring. And if you like that video, like and subscribe.
Go ahead.
Hey, so I just thought about this. Like, this is why it's supposed to be a union between husband and wife, because it's a spiritual thing.
Yeah.
That's
like, it just
right.
bring me back to Adam and Eve, right?
Right.
They supposed to be
two
one
shall be
flesh.
one flesh.
That's
Deacon Yahshua
spiritual.
just went over this in depth. You understand? It's called microchimerism. I
Right.
believe it's right. Microchimerism.
Chimerism, man.
It's a scientific terminology for a woman possessing male DNA. And it said it could come from her having a male twin that died at birth, or giving birth to a male child. And it was another one. But all of those are the minority of the percentage. The main source of women maintaining male DNA comes from sexual intercourse.
Right.
Because 1 Corinthians 6, he that is joined to a harlot becomes one flesh.
Wow.
Message! Like you said, obviously, it's spiritual. Now, let's get to this last video right here. The reason why I'm showing this, now, this is not a polyamorous relationship, But if this happened on some, you know, just one time, I'm going to step out of my relationship or whatever. I'm going to cheat because he cheating and we going to cheat. Imagine a polyamorous relationship. Like we read Leviticus 19, right? The land fall to whoredom.
Mm-hmm.
This is what happens when the parties are having sex outside of one another. You can only imagine what the world is like. Us brothers that's in the truth, that's married, that's enduring, we have experienced salvation to an extent. You understand? We have been saved from this present evil world of pollution. I'll tell y'all what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. We ain't been saved from the hand of our enemies yet, but we have been saved from a lot of, you know, pissing razor blades and cottage cheese coming out.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Watch this. Play that video.
He was getting cheated on. This story crazy and it's based on a true story. So once she found out she was getting cheated on, she tried to confront her boyfriend about it. Her and her boyfriend argued for a couple of minutes and he left out. So once he left, she called her friends right away to tell them what happened. So she group chatted her guy best friend and her girl best friend. Her guy best friend picks up. The moment he picks up, she goes in telling them everything. Her guy best friend is beyond heated and he's telling her to get her revenge. Her female friend pops up on a FaceTime, asked them what was going on, and she proceeded to tell her what was going on as well. So the guy best friend was like, hey, I'm telling her she should go out and get her revenge. What do you think? The female best friend said, listen, I agree with him. Now the guy best friend has a husband and he was overhearing everything. So the husband came over the phone and said, listen, I'm going to be honest. The reason why my husband is telling you to get revenge is because he know for a fact that you're not going to leave him. Then he says the only thing for you to do is to get your revenge so it to make you feel better. Now she agrees with them. Now she want to get her revenge. So the guy best friend said, you know what? We're going to go out tonight so you can go get your revenge. She agreed and said, listen, I'm going to get ready so I can come to y'all house and then we can go out tonight. But as she was getting ready, she called her brother to get his opinion. Her brother said, listen, sis, I'm not trying to be funny, but you should leave him. Then she says, well, my friend and them told me I should get my revenge. He said, no, that'll be the most stupidest thing to do. She said, why? He said, because you're going to be playing with fire if you cheat on him. She said, boy, I am not scared about what he going to do to me. He said, sis, listen, it can go so many ways. What if you sleep with a man and he got a disease? Or what if you sleep with a man, he gets you pregnant and he don't want to take care of the baby? He said, I don't care about him getting mad. I care about you. When she listened to her brother, she got a little common sense and said, you know what? He right. I'm not going to get my get back. So they hung up and she proceeded to still go out with her friends. Now, she didn't tell her friends that she wasn't going to get her get back, even though they was talking about it. So once they get to the club, they having fun. They enjoying themselves. So her boyfriend, associate, not friend, but associate, comes into the club. So the guy best friend and the husband sees this guy and says, yo, that's who you need to be getting your get back with. She was like, no, that's actually my boyfriend's like friend or associate. So that wouldn't work. Both of the guys looked at her and said, no, that's even better. Long story short, she started talking to her boyfriend's associate. They hit it off in the club and then later on left. As they was leaving, the young lady and the two guy best friends was rooting her on. So it was a few people that knew who her boyfriend was and started sending him snaps. So the moment he got the snaps, he started calling her right away. This man was blowing up her phone, calling her, texting her, and all that. As she's in the car with this young man, she turns her phone off because she don't want her game to be messed up. So next thing you know, he pulls up to a house, and right when they get in there, they get it in right away. Now, the young lady loved her body, right? And then she wanted this man to see her body. And then she felt like he was very attractive, so she wanted to see him. But he said, nah, I just want the lights off. She said, but why would you want the lights off? He was like, just me. So she didn't question it no more, and they proceeded to get it in. Once they got done, He drops her off at her best friend's house. She spends the night there, wake up the next morning, and goes home. When she gets home, her boyfriend was waiting on her the whole night. Now it's 8 in the morning. So when she goes into the building, he runs right in behind her and starts putting his finger in her face, screaming to the top of his lungs like, you better not have slept with dude. So she pushing his hand out the way like, get out of my face, I ain't got time for that. So he grabs her and said, tell me you didn't sleep with him. She's still, get off of me, get off of me. So he bags up and takes a deep breath. He started hitting his hands together like, please tell me you didn't sleep with him, yo. She was like, that's none of your business. And then you sleeping with everybody, why I can't sleep with everybody? So then he says, because buddy has got something. So then she started looking stuck for a minute. And then says, what you mean he got something? Now you could tell this dude getting emotional because his voice is trembling. But he says, look, man, his baby mama exposed him, man. And then she was like, exposed him about what? She said just a month ago, this man gave her gonorrhea and herpes and something called trichomonas. She said, boy, get out my face, you lying. He said, all right, bet, watch this. He pulls out his phone and he shows the girl social media. And she is pouring her whole heart out. She said she been had a disease, but she didn't want to tell nobody because she thought people was going to think she was nasty, when it was actually her baby father going around sleeping with multiple women. And the only reason why she came out is because there was so many women that saying that, hey, he gave me something and he said it was from you. So she just wanted to clear her name out because she was so tired of him sleeping with multiple women and infecting them, and then she get looked at as the bad person. Then he goes to that young lady photo gallery to show pictures that that's the dude she was with. Her heart dropped. She is sick to her stomach. Now she remembering everything that her brother told her. Don't do it. You might catch something. Don't do it. You might get pregnant. And he might not want to take care of the baby. So now she feel like she got to throw up and she can't hide it. So the dude like, oh, so you slept with him, huh? She just waving her hand and she saying, I can't talk, I can't talk. This man is swinging down towards the air really hard because he know for a fact she slept with him. So he hitting his hands together like, oh, my mama, do not call me unless you get tested. Then she said, what do you mean don't call you? You cheated on me. How? I don't know if you gave me something. He said, B, my paperwork in the car right now. I'll come give you my paperwork right now. He said, do not call me unless you get tested. And I'm serious. And he stormed out. She called her friends right away. Y'all, I think this dude gave me something. Her friends literally like, nah, he probably lying, yada, yada, yada. No matter what she told them, they tried to make her feel like, no, you did the right thing. So she was like, yeah, you know what? Y'all probably right, and left it alone. 3 days later, she wakes up, and she has a lot of pain down there. Then she said she started feeling really itchy. And when she got out the bed, she said she grabbed a mirror to look down there. And to her surprise, it was a whole bunch of bumps, blisters, and sores. She went to the ER to go get tested. And the test came back that she had herpes and trichomonas. And I want to highlight this. The sad part about this story is that it's based on a true story. Moral of the story is, the best revenge with somebody that cheat on you is just to walk away. Because if you stay, they can give you something. You had all the warning signs, red flag after red flag, but you stayed. And then when you catch something, it's your fault. You can't blame it on them. And if you go out to do something and you catch something, it's your fault as well. Don't put yourself in fire because of your emotions. It's probably men and women that experience this on a daily basis. So I pray to God that this story woke a lot of y'all up. Now, definitely let me know what y'all think in the comments. Right. And if y'all want more stories.
It's a lot. But that's what the scripture is talking about when it say the land shall be greatly polluted. That's what it's talking about. Gonorrhea, herpes, syphilis, This is not written in the book of this law. You understand?
Right.
That's what the Bible is talking about. But
that's right.
It's a lot in that little situation.
It was.
Do you know how the scriptures say sitting out in the midst of women?
Right.
You can't counsel with women and you can't counsel with sodomites.
Right.
Because God gave them over to a reprobate mind.
Right. That's right.
Damn. Her straight heterosexual brother was the only one talking sense into her. Just lead a man. You understand? Don't do it. You gonna catch something. You gonna get a pregnancy. You don't want da-da-da-da. But you counsel with sodomites and low-life women, you end up with a damn hot coochie. Coochie smoking like a cig.
Hot box.
Hold on.
Hot box.
Hebrew 13:4. We're going to end it with this. So just, now, how did this go with the topic? Just imagine, because remember what she said to her boyfriend before he revealed, you know, the nigga got something. You sleep with everybody. Well, I can't sleep with everybody. A lot of women have that logic, men and women. Like, hey, you know, it is what it is. You get your lick back, I get my lick back. It's just all good. What? And once that door open, you gonna go back through that eventually. So it's really like the article said, millions of people do the polyamorous relationships. The white man just had to put a name on it.
Right.
You understand? Mm-hmm. But millions of people do this. They know what the hell going on, but I don't want to leave you. And this is how the land becomes greatly polluted. Read what you got.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 13 and verse 4.
Come on.
Marriage is honorable in all.
What did God say?
Marriage is honorable in all.
And marriage meaning a husband and a wife. Only. No third parties. Right. You understand? That's honorable to God. A man and a wife becoming one flesh. Go ahead.
And the bed undefiled.
And the bed is undefiled. The bed is undefiled. The bed is undefiled. The bed is clean.
Clean.
You understand?
That's right.
Like just you and your wife, and that's it. Read.
But hormones.
There is a but there. But read on.
Whoremongers and adulterers.
But polyamorous. Polyamory.
Right.
God, get your lick back. Right. Fluffalophagus. Read on.
God will judge.
You gonna catch something. You gonna catch a lot of stuff.
Trichomonas.
You gonna catch a curveball, a fastball, a changeup. Damn, trichomonas. You know herpes don't go nowhere.
They there.
It's posting up.
Never
don't
leave.
never leave.
It don't show back up.
You got that nigga DNA. You understand? His ass came with a legion.
Damn. That's proof that DNA stays there.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. From that story true, bruh, God sent him. Like, he was an agent. He was a spirit created for vengeance.
Right.
For real. That's hey. He was an instrument of judgment for that sister.
That's right.
But all praise to the Most High. Lord's willing, y'all got edified. You turn this to truth, you learn something new.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Shout out to all the other radio shows. We ain't up there with a lot of the mighty captains, leaders. They be doing their thing.
Right.
When you watch Let's Talk Truth,
you gonna learn today.
You gonna learn something new.
That's
right.
But all praise to the Most High God, man. Shout out to Patient Saints Radio, Escaping the Plantation, Rains on the Wall, Raven and Wolves, Our Hidden History, Fix Your Face. You understand? Double honors to the leaders out there doing their thing.
Precept.
We trying, y'all. But all praise to the Most High. Put up that QR code. All right? We seeking your assistance to enhance our national broadcast. Kindly spare a minute to provide feedback by answering 5 brief questions. All right? Thank you for your time. All right? But Lord's willing, y'all was able to get edified. Lord's willing, you'll see us back next week with more on
Let's Talk Truth.
opened the seventh seal and there was silence in heaven. I saw an angel stand at the altar. We praying for violence from heaven. The incense smoke mixed with our prayers. What a delightful smell. Golden censer, golden altar. Call it Raphael. Yeah. He opened the seventh seal and there was silence in heaven. I saw an angel stand at the altar. We praying for violence from heaven.